Comedians and family, you know what it is. Finally, I said finally, Thursday has come back. Pull up a Zoom box, grab a microphone, and get comfortable. It's about to go down. Hey, come on, y'all. Good morning, good evening, and welcome to the online open mic presented by the legendary, I said the legendary, Nuyorican Poets Cafe. I am your host. My name is Elemen2al. Happy Thursday. This is the jump off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. You know what this is because we've been doing this and doing this and doing this well for quite some time. But guess what? Here comes another one. As we do every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube if you're watching on one of these streams. And we truly appreciate you good looking and you would like to join us in the Zoom. The number's on your screen, 77539 56. Jump in and join the greatest community in the world. Want to know why I say that? Trust and believe we're going to show you this evening. We do this week after week thanks to some dedicated folks who paid these bills. All right. So we would like to thank the New York State Department of Cultural Affairs, the Howard Gilman Foundation, the Poetry Foundation, and Brown University for hosting our free online events. You can add your energy to the mix with a tax-deductible donation by going to nuyorican.org/contribute. Trust and believe every dollar counts. Make sure you are plugging in with the dopest tech in the Zoomverse, the one and only Ron Mark Thompson, a.k.a. RMT. If you're not down with RMT by now, damn it, you should be, because that cat's dope, and trust and believe you wouldn't be doing this without RMT. So I appreciate you, man. Straight from Mission Control. This is where you can find me, Elemen2al.com. Take out the T, put in the number 2, Elemen2al.com. So many things going on, folks. Trust and believe. All right. Tonight's theme, perfect pairing. Opposites attract. This one, this has always intrigued me, folks. Really. Like, why does wine go with cheese? Like, why does red wine go with red meat? And why does like white wine go with white meat? Like it's just a weird one. And then they can switch and flip, right? They say lemon goes on watermelon. Hot sauce goes on everything. I don't right? Like really, it's what is your crazy opposite pairing, right? I've heard of pickles and ice cream. I've heard of pickles and hot Cheetos, right? What things work together, right? For the gentlemen in the building who have kids, shout out my babies. Listen, mothers have some crazy cravings. All you can do is deal with it, survive it, right? So that's what we're looking at this evening. If your artwork is not on theme, that is totally cool. All right. We are still looking forward to all the incredible genius that you're sharing with us this evening. Next week's theme coming at y'all. Honoring parenthood, the medal of love. So in this image, you see, clearly a father and a mother and a child in between, right? And I think that we all understand that the child couldn't bloom in the nest of that without strong parents, right? Without strong roots, then you have no flower. So, but parenting is one of the hardest jobs in the world, right? It's one of the most underappreciated jobs in the world. So that's what we're going to be looking at next week, is honoring the folks who brought us here. All right. So again, your poem's not on theme. That's still totally cool. We are still looking for all of your artistry, right? Here are the upcoming themes for you to get ready and work out. All right. Because we're going to keep cooking, right? Keep cooking. Let's get to the rules so we can get to the poetry and the artistry this evening. Artists, turn your cameras on. We are trying to simulate a live open mic, a live stage as much as possible, right? Plus, we love to see all the beautiful exuberance that goes into your performance. So turn your cameras on. As you're getting ready to approach the stage and you're turning your cameras on, have your artwork ready, all right? Digital, analog, however you're going to get it ready, have it ready and popped up so we can rock. If you're playing music, which is totally cool, I see some of our resident musicians are on the list this evening. Make sure you have your original sound for musicians on and you are playing original music. We don't want the agents of the interweb interfering with our stream in any way. So make sure your music is original, your original sound is on, and we are cooking with Crisco. Also, make sure you are changing your Zoom name to coincide with how you want people to connect with you. All right. We are about building community here, and we will continue to do that. Also, before or after you rock, make sure you are plugging your information into the chat. Artists, you got 3 minutes to rock. All right. 3 minutes plus a 30-second intro to let the world know how they can connect with you and all the incredible things that you do. And then those 3 minutes belong to absolutely you. Please keep in mind that there are people on the list behind you. There is also a good luck round, all right? And we will get to that. We have reached night 9:30 for the babies, folks. I promise you. There are explicit lyricists in our community that may even bring about some triggering flashbacks. All right. But the founders of our cafe were major proponents on the free speech, and we will make sure it maintains in the vein of everything we do. Therefore, there is no censorship other than any hate speech or any ism that people may use to manipulate, which will not, I said not, be tolerated. There is no censorship. What we do is a living, breathing trigger warning. Thou hath been warned. This is a true call and response space. After these artists get up here and they share a true essence of who they are, you will see this pop up on your screen. This is when you get a chance to just share all of that energy, all of that exuberance with the room. Don't worry about the noise, y'all. It's the rowdiest night of the week anyway, right? Share all of that energy with all of these artists, and all of that energy will be returned to you in their performance. I guarantee. The guaranteed list tonight is closed. All right. Sign up begins 24 hours before the show, which would be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. To sign up, you go to Nuyorican.org. You click on full events calendar. You click on a Thursday that you want to get down on, and you need an artist RSVP ticket to get on the guaranteed list, and they won't populate until 24 hours before the show. However, if you're in the room this evening and you did not get on the guaranteed list, there is the good luck round. All right. So if you have something burning on your chest, you need to get it off, there are still slots open on the good luck round. So make sure you get down. If you're in the tri-state area, make sure you are plugging in with the Nuyorican Bowery Slam hosted by J. Rose. She just swung through Texas. It was crazy, right? Also spun on the ones and twos by DJ Luna Rosa. Make sure you are plugging in. Also, Maddie Model King, shout out Storm Lake. Listen, the open mic at the Lower East Side Center, hosted by Soul Preem. Shout out Soul Preem, an incredible artist, incredible space. Also, shout out Tony McPherson. Final Fridays, always going down. Again, DJ Luna Rosa on the ones and twos. All right. Also, coming up, Storm God's in the building. Karaoke is happening at the South of France. Listen. Anytime you get a chance to rock with Paul Conqueso in a karaoke space or a poetry space, it's going to be amazing. All right. If you can fall through, make sure you do. And if you're about them laughs, listen, it's coming. Right. I have had conversations with the Vulcan, shout out to Vulcan many times, about the parallels between poetry and comedy. Listen, we can do it all day, folks. All right. Tonight's list. Look at all of these incredible artists that came to share their genius with us. So without further ado, let's get to it. Look at all these incredible artists in the building. What's good, good people? All of my rowdy friends here on Thursday night. It is always great to see you, folks. Always. I feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the energy starting to crackle in the building? Yeah, folks. It's what we do. Let's get to it. Great to see all of you. Some of you in different spaces. What up, Angelina? I see you. Making time, making space for it. Yeah. Right? I see you. Mathematics in the building. The blacksmith is here. Baba is here. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. As I'm posting and listening to chat, let's get to it. Coming up first, our resident lighthouse in the building. This pillar of our community continues to rock with us and continues to keep his pen sharp, as all blacksmiths do. The one and only Michael Sindler in the building. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is always great to see you, sir. Please set us off to see.
Hey, Elemental, great to see you. Great to see everybody here. Great to know there are more people out there on YouTube who are digging this, and we appreciate you. And just going to go ahead, and especially for you people out on YouTube, because everybody here's heard this a million times, but they should still check it out every once in a while because there's new stuff happening all the time. New season coming up, actually, of classes at lighthousewriters.org, which is just a great place for writers to find classes and workshops and events and all kinds of good community outreach things. Just wonderful, wonderful place. First couple of things I'm going to do are not really so much on theme, but there are poems that you love bringing back from the past, and then there are ones that you bring back because they make sense at the time, and I might not love having to do them as much. And these are a couple poems that have to do with what's going on out west right now. First one's called Aftermath. Lost forest finds brief home and long. Cilia force foreign fragments out, choking on survival's broken chain. Every element of cycle turned charcoal. From root to canopy, bee to bear, wind whirls with sorrow's song. A smoky requiem, concussive crackle, reborn in strain, pleura's thick liquid, fur and mulch expelled with mucus, eyes tear involuntarily, saltwater stream that cannot quench flame, black flag alert of imminent peril stretched thin across continent, unfurled warning of increased warming, whole globes soon rendered uninhabitable, last cries of plant and animals fly unheard, mute witnesses to narcissistic species whose suicide takes all else along, in short, headstrong, destructive spiral. Over aeons, nature's balance will return. Earth will turn on axis, spin in orbit, fire a constant but artificial accelerant, merely speck of ash blown through time. No tempting trace of ego left behind. Failed grasp of inevitable, frail attempt to vainly wrest control from quintessential. Gray sky warns of flood and famine, drought flecks finality of food chain, its fall a harbinger. history's conclusion. Life sprouts anew in grand diversity, nurtured from humanity's humbled aftermath. And, I'm sorry to say it's here in Denver, long ways from the actual fires that are devastating. This entire city is just covered in ash. You like put your hand on something and you pull it up and it's just covered in ash. It's just, and so this next one is called Dancing Upwind. These are not true colors of sunset. Merging muted, silent gray, fluttering ash, pollen of fire, silent sacrifice of wildlife, curved orange lines drawn, morn, brown, green hills, turned carbon black stubble beard at 5 o'clock shadow, lit lashes, heat mirrors.